Thursday. If you're watching this after it's done being live, then welcome in. I'm a little late starting this tonight. Get yourself settled in and cozy, light a candle, light some incense, whatever you need to get cozy and comfortable, and to just be in your self-care practice with us tonight. A little hangout time. I'm gonna play some music and actually run to the bathroom as a little waiting period here. I need some chapstick. Your girl chappy right now. It's a little nippy outside. Okay, let me see what is going on here. Where's my music? Hey, yo, Jost, how you doing? How you doing, fam? Hearts, hearts, hearts. Hope you're feeling good. Let me get some music coming up here. You know what? I usually play lo-fi beats, but I sort of want to get some jazz or something. Just sort of similar vibes, right? Jazz. Let's see, copyright-free jazz? Can it be copyrighted? I don't know. How are you feeling today? How's your day? I've had quite the schedule. I had therapy. I did some social media planning with my best friend. She's helped me do social media marketing. I went to yoga. I did a lot of things today, man. I did a lot of things. Just went to a friend. I just came from a friend's house that that I haven't seen as often, and she gave me a little dinner, and I appreciated that. And we set up time for me to teach her how to drive. There's a lot of things. I'm like, running around. The yoga was relaxing though. Copyright-free jazz. I don't know if jazz can be copyrighted. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this jazz sounds like. Okay. All right. As this jazz music's playing, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Light any candles, incense that you need. Grab a journal if you want to do some writing. We're gonna do a little meditation, and then we're gonna check in on our goals planning from the past few weeks. If you haven't done the goals planning with us the past few weeks, that's okay. You can still be here, and we can do some goal planning today. Hey, Dokes, how you doing? I'll tell you how I'm doing in 1 second. Let me go pee real quick because I just ran into the house and I was like, I gotta get started. I'll be right back. Let me know how your day is going too. Now I can take a look. But get yourself situated, guys. Whew, I'm back. Okay, I'm here. Oh, how am I doing today? How's everyone doing that's in here? I don't know if there's a lot of new people or if there's more of the usual fam, but welcome in. Someone named Kaden, hello. Okay, Dokes, how am I doing? So I'm good, actually. I had a good day. I had a lot going on. It felt like time just flew by. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this. Time just feels like it's going way faster than usual. But yeah, I woke up. I meditated. You know what I mean? I got my routine together for my breakfast. I had therapy. And then I was talking to my friend on the phone about social media planning. Because she helps me do social media things. Shout out to my bestie, Sadie. And then I went to yoga at 6. Time flew to 6 o'clock. I was applying for a Big Dub Festival activity because I'm gonna do a meditation and yoga there. That took a little bit, a little bit of my time to do. I was thinking hard about it. Yeah, I did yoga, and I went to a friend's house to eat some of her pasta because she was like, add some pasta. And she went to give me her incense because she doesn't like incense. So I'm like, okay. Which I'm going to light some right now. And then now I'm here. Time really did go by so fast. I meant to be here a little earlier. But I want to already be home and set up, to be honest. That's always the goal, you know. How are you guys doing? And someone names, let's see, is that Skates? I love your hair. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, a girl should work hard on this, you know. I work hard on getting my curls to be maintained. But I feel like after the first day, it's just not the same. Okay, so she gave me a bunch of incense. I know Dokes likes Nag Champa. Eating tacos. That sounds good. At least you're all filled up. I'm all filled up too. We ate dinner, right? You're eating dinner. Save me some tacos. Are they hard shell or soft shell? I got Japanese incense. So I'm trying to figure out which one to light. I don't know if there's like... I think they're like different scents. There's like a... green tea scent. And then... Okay. It tells you. Fruity. There's a fruity one. A fruity floral scent. There's a green tea scent. And then there's a woody scent. Let's go with the green tea scent, actually. Yeah, I want to do green tea. And she gave me Nag Champa. Okay, cool. Let's light some incense in here. Yeah, today is going to be like a wellness check-in kind of live stream today. I'm actually curious, what do you guys like to do when you set up for my live streams? Do you light a candle? Do you like... Oh, wow. She did warn me that some of these are broken. I'm cracking up right now. I am cracking up. Look at this. That's funny. She's like, just get it out my house. She literally just had a bunch of these in a box. It's like, where's the bottom of the incense, though? I'm confused. Do I just light? I don't even know. Pieces fell on the floor. Okay, we're gonna not do this scent, I guess, since it's broken into pieces. She wasn't kidding. But yeah, what do you guys like to do? Do you like to light candles? Do you like incense? Do you wrap up in a blanket for my live streams? With the lights off or something? Like, I'm curious what you guys do to get yourselves cozy. Oh my god. Okay, let's try a different one. Is this supposed to be what it sits on? Okay, I don't know, guys. I'm confused. You guys are just watching me, like, unwrap these. Okay, we're gonna do meditation in a second. I was thinking of doing an affirmation too, but it's okay. There's too many ideas I think I have. Oh. Okay, I guess it just comes like this. I'm a little confused though. I thought it would have like a wood end piece, you know what I mean? Okay. Alright. I'll figure that out later. I'll do the normal one. Then I'll do the Nag Champa. I think that one should hopefully be a little more like together. Because I'm not sure how to put that in the incense holder if it doesn't have the wood ending piece. Okay, this one's like a real Nag Champa. Okay. You said Al Pastor. So, wait, I can't remember. Is that steak? Is that like steak taco? Look at this. It's a definite genuine incense stick. Alright, this is Nag Champa. I'll figure out the other ones. The Japanese incense. Maybe it's like really specific with how you have to set it up. Okay. I'm sort of liking this. I'm liking this this copyright-free jazz music. Okay, there we go. You know, let's give an intention into this flame tonight, and let's put the intention of strength and willpower that we have within us, and we're burning away anything that doesn't serve us, and we're just lighting the flame of our playfulness, our inner child, and we're continuing to burn that into the environment, into the universe. Even if you can't smell it, it's okay. There we go. All right. Okay. So let's get this going. We can do like a little breathwork meditation to continue to sort of just ground our energy. And then we can get into our goal planning continuation check-in. Let me see. Because I am curious what has been done. Wait, Dokes, are you driving? Is everyone home? Is everyone home and safe? Well, I know you're not going to meditate if you're driving, but you're just here to support at least. Alright, let me see. Read the music together. Where's my meditation playlist? You said yup. Okay. Alright, so you're not meditating right now. It's okay. But you can meditate on the road. You can still do that. Alright, so we have... Let's do this. It's a 7-minute song, but I don't think I'll do the whole thing. Okay. Alright, so let's sit back into our seat. Let's gather ourselves to release any energy, anything that doesn't serve us. Or you can just, if you feel like you've released everything that doesn't serve you, if you feel like you had a good day today, no negative energy, then awesome. And you can just breathe in through your nose. Imagine you're breathing in your connection to the universe, you being seen, you being heard, you being acknowledged. Exhale out the nose or mouth. Your acknowledgement with the universe, knowing that you are one with it. Good. Continuing to settle into the stillness. Allowing yourself to be and breathe. Knowing that in this moment we are connected to each other. We're connected to all that is. As we live and breathe, there is life all around us. And then giving acknowledgement now to your body in this moment, wherever you are, with no judgment to the environment that you're in, accepting it as it is. Notice your chest rise and fall as you breathe in and breathe out. Notice how this air expands your belly. This sweet, sweet prana, our life force. allow yourself to plant a seed of remembering that when in doubt, you can always breathe it out. During times of stress, say less. And just breathe. Just be. And now as we breathe in, I invite us to count in for a breath of 4 counts. 1 breath slowly in for 4 counts. Holding at the top for 4 counts. Exhale out for 4. Hold all the way out for 4. And now when you breathe in again for your next round, imagine light energy, your favorite color, or pure white light, or maybe a rainbows of lights. It's coming in, up and around your body. There's a square of protection around you. Still counting for 4. Do 2 more rounds at your own pace. Imagining this light giving you protection into your own aura. And after you've done your 2 rounds, I invite you to return to your natural breath. Soak into your protection box. This is your armor. But this is also your compassion and your grace. This is your energy, your willpower, your strength, your higher self, your energy, your aura. Remembering that you are the bouncer of your energy. And no one can be lit in unless you allow them to. You have a choice. So together, let's take a big deep breath all the way in. And sigh out. Don't be afraid to make sound. We'll do it 2 more times. And 1 more last one. Good. Return to your natural breathing, in and out the nose. Maybe bring a little movement into the body. Allowing yourself to be renewed in this moment. Refreshed from your own energy. Remembering your protection armor of light. And then when you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. And welcome back into the present moment. So it's okay, you guys make the drive go by fast. That's good. All right. So welcome back. Oh wow, that actually was 7 minutes. I didn't think I was gonna use up the whole song, but I'm like, okay. All right, let's go back to our jazz music now. Let's talk about our goals and stuff. Are you still here, Drosts? I don't know who else is here. If it's Skate's also here. I don't know who here right now has done the goal planning the past few weeks. Let me see. I'm gonna go back to our jazz. Let's see. Confusing, because I looked it up and I'm like, where is it now? I have to type it in again, I guess. Usually Spotify saves the stuff you just looked at too. Okay, copyright free jazz. Okay, we're gonna go back to that. Okay. Alrighty. So, Dwayne, how you doing? Hearts, and also, yeah, virtual hugs for all of you. I didn't give Dokes his virtual hugs. Virtual hugs and hearts for you guys. My fam, my soul familia, how are you? You actually just came just in time at the end of the meditation. So we're about to like talk about the goal planning and stuff. If you want to go back to the meditation part, feel free to do that. It's nice to see you in your chat head. I know it's not your real heads, your real faces. Well, not all of you guys, at least. I don't know. I can't see pictures that much. They're tiny. Okay, let's see. I know Stevie was trying to do this too the past few weeks, so I don't know if he's gonna pop in or not tonight. But let's see. So I actually wanted to know who has been doing. First, let's start before the goal planning, because I know I sort of like would save this to the end. But who would do the 3-6-9 technique? Has anyone done the 3-6-9 technique? If so, let me know. Maybe give me a thumbs up if you're just driving. I don't want you typing too much. Because honestly, I'll admit, yeah, I didn't do it yesterday. I actually did not start today either. And I think it's because, yeah, that's my problem. That's why I need accountability for the 3-6-9 one. So what's today? Today is the 16th. Wait, what? I'm confused. So 12, 13. I didn't miss that many days in a row. I think I didn't change the date. So I did the 11th. I did the 11th. Oh yeah, because I was doing two things, remember? I had two different things I was trying to write for, which I guess I'm learning that I really do need to do less. But it's like I want to write two things in my 3-6-9. So if anyone needs like a reminder on what the 3-6-9 technique is again, let me know. But I did the 11th, the 12th, the 13th. I think I continued the 13th on one of the days where I was definitely struggling. Now it was the 16th, so if you missed any day, that's okay. We're just gonna continue. But I'm gonna start doing that right now. So if anyone wants to do some with me, we can do up 2 to 6. We can do 3 and then we can do 6. Whatever it is that you want to manifest that you're really like feeling fire in your heart for, and write it down now. Start writing like this, 3. So I wrote down $20,000, and then 6, I wrote down $20,000 is on its way. And then before bed, I guess after this live stream, we would be writing 9 times. I received 20,000, like in the present moment, basically. Or you could just write 20,000 if you want. Say your goal is $20,000. You want $20,000. Then you could just write only $20,000 3 times. Write $20,000 6 times, and then before bed, write it $20,000 9 times. You said yes, not perfect, but I do. You do it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely missed some days. I know, like, you know, not you've been reminding us in our accountability chat to do it. So I don't want to leave it all on you. I think definitely first thing in the morning, whoever wakes up. I know you said it before because you get home late, so I know that's why you would remind us, honestly. And I wake up late. I'm trying to get better at that though for myself. I can at least remind us for the afternoon maybe, because I don't want you to feel like you're the only one doing it. So we can like all take turns or pick certain time slots maybe to do that. So this is us learning how to like revise our accountability. Dwayne said, I'm great, thanks for asking, and I'm here to chill in the cut for support always, anyways, and drop little gems when I can. Yeah, so as always, you are so appreciated. Love you, Dwayne. Do you do the 3-6-9 technique too? If you don't, that's okay, but I appreciate you supporting regardless. I know Stevie was trying to do it. That's why I was like sort of hoping he would pop in too, so I could help keep him accountable. But I'm gonna do that right now. I did 2. I did 1 for like love, and I did 1 for money, because those are the 2 areas of my life I think that always end up being a mess. But to let you guys know from last week, my conversation went well, so I'm not doing this because it went badly. So but I'm not gonna tell you guys too many things. I'll keep my personal life off the live stream because just in case they come on here and watch. I don't I don't want to be that person. But we had a nice conversation. And yeah, we're gonna see if we're scheduling a time to hang out in May. So we're gonna see how that goes. But yeah. And he's playing at the Ave on Friday too with one of our other friends. So I'm excited to see them and support. But anyway, that's just a little tidbit. It's been going well so far enough, and we're just gonna see where things go. But anyway, let's write stuff down. I don't know. Wish me luck, guys. Our birth charts literally say that we can have a harmonious union with laughter and family and everything. Now, so specific, and it's like, yeah, it's just like, what the hell? I don't know. I just feel like there's certain things universally I know. Like, I knew him before I read his birth chart, and the birth charts are saying the exact things I already energetically have known about him. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that right now. Okay. But I just want to share a little bit of joy in my life right now. Oh, and doing karaoke made me... So doing this technique is helpful. That's what I actually say. Like, I think doing the 369 technique is helpful for your goals and manifesting to keep your mind on track with what you want. So then I think we already talked about this, but just a reminder. As you go about your daily life, if you do this the 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening before bed, this will just help your mind be able to make the decisions it needs to stay on track to what you want for your goal. And you could think more aligned with it. That makes sense. So you still manifest even without doing this technique. Like, I manifested this weekend singing karaoke in front of 9 people. And I felt really confident about that. It made me happy. Yeah, So it's like, I never thought like, wow, I'm going to get comfortable singing in front of people. And I actually just had a lot of fun. And even if I didn't sound like Ariana Grande or like Christina Aguilera or whatever, like, I still had fun and had a good time. And that's actually that is what I wanted too. There was something I was telling myself the past few months. I said, I want to be able to sing and feel good about it and feel confident or feel sexy. And I had a really good time, with everyone. Half the people were people I knew and half the people I didn't know. And that was just such a surprise to me. And I think it's when I started making music with my friend Eden too, on Friday. It's just like little things here and there. Like in our, I think it was our reading last night. It said to take, see how you can take action on what you're afraid of or what things you might fear every day, and then you'll notice a change. Something like that, right? It's probably like the courage card. Yeah, let me do that. Did I mention that yesterday? But yeah, I said my bravery increases with each step in the right direction. Courage. The angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Each time that you face fear, it slowly begins to wither away. And as a result, you start to grow into the courageous person you're meant to become. So that's just a good reminder, I think, for tonight. That feels like it's coming through just for everything that we want to do. Even if it's like you're afraid of marketing yourself and stuff, too. So the more you... Doke said tea time. Tea time. Now the tea's over. But... yeah, it's just like the more you take little steps to like getting a little more comfortable. Like first I sang in front of my close friend and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make music with her now. I still felt nervous, but it was like, I don't know. She said I sounded good actually. I didn't sound bad. And then the karaoke, I felt confident enough to do it because someone said I sounded good, right? So I think like just taking little steps like that, even asking the right questions. Did I sound good doing karaoke? If I didn't ask her, maybe she would have said anything. But I think if I was like some Ariana Grande, Mariah Carey, then she probably would have been like, damn, I didn't know you could sing like that. But I wasn't bad either. So I think me asking is what helped. But anyway, just don't be afraid to ask questions. All right, so I'm going to write my 3 and my 6. So if anyone is capable of doing that right now, write your 3 and your 6, just like I did. Don't do your 9 yet unless you really feel like you're not going to be able to do it before bed. If anyone has questions on that, let me know. Let's see. Sorry, I went to see. Dwayne said I used to. Oh wait. Oh, he said, I used to when I first started on my journey, but these days I've learned just keep them going mentally on autopilot. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't need it. We don't need it, technically. We're manifesting all the time. Like, if as long as we're thinking about it. Like, I was thinking about singing a lot. I was doing it in the car. I started singing again a little bit in the shower because I used to sing a lot, but not as, I don't know. I just had a lot of moments where I think certain things added up for me to, like, get past that barrier. And I had the intention to get more confident with singing and get better, so. Glad things went well. Thank you. Me too. We'll see. We'll see where they go. Regardless, no matter what happens, we'll have love for each other no matter what. So I know that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't want to be too serious. I think the energy right now from readings and stuff has been have fun, have a playful energy, and there's less pressure there, and you have fun on a journey that way. For relationships and work stuff, all of it. As much as you can. Need a balance, I think. Doke said that works. I don't mind being the morning rooster. I love it. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let me do my 6 real quick. It's already 30 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. What's the date today? Okay. Okay. The 16th. And allow ourselves to really feel it as we write it. Let's see which one I'm going to do. 20,000. I usually like to take deep breaths as I write. And really just soak in the energy of what it's like to have what I want to manifest. I figured we'd do this since we haven't done this on the live itself like together, so if anyone wants to do that, then it gives a little opportunity to get it in and be accountable. I know I'm cheating though, because this should be like, done this in the morning and do this one now. Or I should have done this one earlier too, but my schedule has literally been like back to back. Okay, let me stop talking. I gotta feel what I'm writing. Okay. Okay, so I wrote down my 3 and my 6 for my 1 thing. Remember I had 2 that I was doing? I'm trying to think, should I continue the second one? I did say earlier I should do less things. But it's like I already started it, so I feel like, 21 days is not that bad. I should finish it, at least. I feel like I should do that. It doesn't take that long to do. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. Yeah. Wait, okay. And for those of you guys who aren't doing the 369, feel free to start sharing in the comments what you started doing for your goal planning. If you actually started making your schedule, if you picked, did you decide on what you wanted to do? soak in all that energy as you're writing it, and if you finished writing. Definitely encourage you to share. Let it be set in stone out into the universe. What you started implementing, what action you started taking. Using that Aries energy that we're still in a little bit this month right now. Okay, 6 more. I have 6 more. Okay, I just wrote my 6 already. Dwayne said, I'm working on attempting to get rid of the word trying out of my vocabulary. Okay. I just heard you say, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think, and I do that all the time. I say to myself, bro, you're not trying to think. Thinking comes naturally. It's interesting. I think, I don't know. It's okay. Because actually someone pointed that out to me, that I say that. It's just funny that you're saying it now too. Someone said that at Ecstatic Dance. I went to an Ecstatic Dance thing a couple months ago. And the person was like, I noticed you say you're trying to do something, or you say, oh, you should do something. But he said, instead, just do the thing, or just say, I will do whatever. And I'm like, okay. But I think pointing it out makes you also like hyper focused on like the wording too. I think it depends. I think if what you're saying, personally, I feel like if what you're saying isn't actually meant to be intentionally negative to yourself, like if you're not, I don't know. I get like our words are meant to become our reality, but certain like words are like filler words, I feel like. I feel like when I say, oh, I'm trying to do this or that, I'm not doubting that I'm able to do the thing, but it's just like, it's like my filler word for actually describing what I'm doing. I don't know. Maybe that's something to contemplate on more. I could be, wrong. Maybe you agree with me, but if that's what you want to do as a goal, I think it's, I mean, hey, you know all about awareness. You meditate, so that's a way to meditate, right? To focus on what you're going to say before you say it. And that can be a good challenge too. So if you feel like it is bothering you to say that, then definitely bring your awareness to it more before you speak, and take your time a little more speaking, which I know I actually would. Oh, see, not overthinking it. Now I also have been telling myself like, yeah, I would like to like not say I'm sorry so much, because I feel like I would do that a lot. So I think for you, yeah, of course, if that's a goal that you have, of course you may not need this whole, you may not need this, this whole thing. Oh, I just had a brain spasm. I like moved my head back a certain way, and then has it ever happened to you guys? You move your head a certain way, and then you just feel like a cramp in your brain. It hasn't happened for a while, a long time. I'm about to get a Kundalini awakening or something. Like, what's happening? Okay. So, I'm just trying to see if I can. Yes, that was a joke. Oh my god. That's loose. Oh my god. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can. I'm trying. You know, trying is important. Trying your best is good enough. Shout out to my friend I visited tonight. She was like, here, have the hot tea in my thermos. You just gotta bring it back. That was sweet of her to let me borrow this. Since I was in a rush, I had to go. So I'm curious for, I don't know. I know that Dokes is driving, so he can't really tell us right now what he's doing. I don't want him to be unsafe. But for me personally, I guess if Stevie watches this back afterwards, oh, what's this? It's not the right thing. So for me, what did I put down? Okay, decide on passive income, right? Make a schedule. Research the audience. Okay. So there's obviously a few passive income things I'm doing, right? So with making the schedule, I'm supposed to be focusing mainly on one. Now, will I mainly only really just be doing the one? Realistically, no, because I also do these live streams too, right? And this is also the form of passive income I want to make is YouTube. So I was factoring in that I would be doing this too. I did make my schedule a while ago, like in general, but I had to make some changes, so I can show you guys an example. Okay, luckily my room isn't that cluttered now. Okay, I zoomed in. I don't know if that made it more blurry, actually. Probably did. So I made this schedule on Google Spreadsheet. It was like a template, and I just fill in the white boxes with colors that I feel like would make it more interesting to me. Obviously, it doesn't look that fun. It looks like a boring. So I think if you can do it, I'm gonna redo mine personally. I probably could show you guys maybe as I type it through it today. But I would recommend seeing how you can get some kind of schedule template for you to not feel overwhelmed making it if you didn't already do that. Like maybe doing, for you specifically, I'd say you go about your life just trying to see if you can noticing how you speak. Maybe you can have a specific, I mean, I think it could be stressful, I think, to like be hyper vigilant over how you're speaking, and it's like sort of like putting yourself on edge to walk on eggshells or something. So the thing, you could even literally set as part of that in your schedule, like, oh, I'm going to have a certain time frame, block of time in my day-to-day where I'm gonna like really focus on how I'm speaking. And I think that could be more productive than just like, you know, going with the flow as you go about. See if you can stop taking trying out of your vocabulary, right? Set a certain time that you're actually gonna notice that. Maybe it'll be less stressful. That's at least my thought process to make it more productive if you want. That's an idea. That's how I would do for myself, at least. Aside from that, like I think Dokes was doing similar business type stuff. So if you're trying to do like self-employment, passive income type things, definitely, I can show you. Let me just show you from my computer, because I'll just start changing things already, and I'll just show you guys like what I would change. Because like I made this schedule like, how long ago has it been? It's been like, it's sad. I don't really follow the schedule, and that's why I'm like, I need to change certain things. I was trying to get my life to a place where I could do this. So let me show you guys. Okay, hopefully looking at a screen from a screen isn't gonna like give you eye cancer or something. But this is what I have going on here. Wait, also, I'm sorry, this song feels like it's repeating constantly. Is this the same song? I'm confused. I'm like, wait, where's the actual song? Like, I mean, like, can you play other songs? I don't know. I'm curious if it's gonna repeat the same song over and over. Okay, So, because I look, I have it on shuffle and I have it on like, I don't have it on like one repeat. Right? It was on just that one. So I don't know. It was definitely repeating the same song. Okay. The little things I noticed. Okay. So here's my schedule that I've made for myself. It doesn't look that fun, but I'm definitely gonna like maybe get a template on Canva. Or I'm just gonna, I don't know. I was trying to make it efficient because look, I put breakfast here for 10 a.m. Do I get up that early? No. I ideally am trying to get up at like 8:30 a.m. This is not accurate to my life right now. Right now I get up around 12 to 1. So I miss my stock trading hours. And, I have to change that. So I really should be sleeping around like 12 or 1 latest, maybe. 2 is like really touching it. That's going to get 6 hours of sleep, right? So basically, this whole thing needs to change a bit. I don't have this job anymore. I don't have this job. So I could change that around. That would be on my Wednesdays. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So like, yeah, I can basically what I would do is if you already have a schedule you made, like this is an example, right? I would just make this back to like white boxes and erase what job number 4 is in here. You guys are like, what is her schedule like? I bet you're curious, right? Because I do like a lot of shit. It says open, but really what's happening is like extra shit like that. Like I have little notes in here. That's why I put it on Google Spreadsheets because I can look at it from the computer and open it up. Yoga studies, DJ practice, workout, stuff like that, editing for YouTube. I don't even get to those a lot of the time. I realize I need a lot of ADHD transition time. So I would, if you're someone with ADHD, I actually would put ADHD transition time in your schedule because it usually requires an extra 15 to 30 minutes of your life. And if you don't really know what that means and you're someone now with ADHD, basically it accounts for distractions. And if you have side conversations with people at your job or stuff like that, like, and you just have a hard time mentally getting out of that because mental interaction is like gives you dopamine. That having that social interaction gives you dopamine. So for me, it's hard to say like, oh, I gotta go to the next thing. Bye. Like, I think if I did that every time, like, yeah, I'd be on time for things, but also it's like, I don't know, I'm depriving myself of social connection. So, I factor that time in as well. And it's just working with what I got going on with my brain. One thing at a time. It's a marathon. You have plenty of time, trust me. Yeah. That's what I'm reminding myself. And I feel like I feel more in touch with that now, luckily. But for me, I don't know if there's a way to like, it's funny, you can see my reflection through my glasses. Yeah, for my schedule, I definitely would change around some of these things. The perfect workout, that's one job I think tomorrow I might be putting in my 1 month notice and using DoorDash as a backup personally because my soul isn't there and I feel like I could be somehow, just stop complaining about it like I said last night, right? And just take action. And I think there's not going to be a right or wrong. There's not going to be a wrong action when you're choosing to take action that's aligned to your soul. It may seem like at the time like, oh, people could think it's a dumb decision. You just quit your job. But if you have a car and you can do DoorDash, there's other possibilities. Like, you know what I mean? You can still do that. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. But I'm going to do a tarot reading for myself tonight and see. Because basically, I mentioned that because I would be able to make more space on my schedule. The blue here is where the perfect workout is. And if I can take that out of my schedule, maybe do DoorDash instead on one of the days. Maybe I could start, I don't know, I probably would just do DoorDash during that time. Yeah, because then I do my live stream. I don't even get time to shower sometimes until after the live stream, which I have at 10. Right? My night routine is supposed to be at 11. But instead of that, it's like, the live stream sometimes goes to an hour and a half too. But I'll be like, maybe like doing something else goal related, or I'll be on YouTube looking at celebrity tea or something to like help my mind decompress. And the reason for that is because I'm basically trying to see if my goals right now are aligned. What I have right now, my schedule is aligned with my goals. And the perfect workout is not. It's not. So that's why I think I get burned out easily from it. And then it's ending up making me use other time for relaxation that I shouldn't have to use for it. I think if I did say like DoorDash or something like that, at least I can listen to my audiobooks, my esoteric audiobooks while driving and stuff like that. I used to do that. So I wanted to stop doing deliveries a while ago, but I realized I'm going to transition to do that again as more free time and flexibility in my life. I needed stability and to learn certain things like marketing from working at The Perfect Workout, but now it's like, okay, I don't really need that as much now from that job. Yeah, I have to factor in certain things. I used to get my workout done there right after work, but now it's like, okay, I could just work out probably at Planet Fitness with my mom, train her there, and then I can do deliveries in Roxborough, right? So I'm mentioning all of this process, because I'm like trying to see, okay, what will make sense for me along my passive income route, right? So this is me already stepping out of trying to work under someone, but working in a way. DoorDash is not my company, but it's like that's more flexibility for me. And I know how to sort of like, I don't know, basically skip deliveries that I don't really enjoy doing. But anyway, so the schedule part, I need to decide on the passive income part first, though, right? But I was just showing you guys that. So let me see. Say absolutely, definitely do what feels right. Yeah, I think so. For me, what has been my blockage, I'll admit, is like the fear of instability. And when last year I was following my dreams and trying to go with that and did all the programs, I ended up having instability a lot financially. And right now, my finances still aren't that much. Like, they're like better than last year. At least I have job instability from The Perfect Workout and some other things added up. But it's like, okay, I'm fearing that I'm not going to have stability. But it's like if I'm doing DoorDash, I did that before too. That can help me with my instability that I could be worried about as I'm transitioning. Because it's like right now with The Perfect Workout, I'm supposed to be there from 1 to 7. That's 6 hours. But I ended up leaving around 8 o'clock. So it's like 7 or 8 hours instead. I ended up staying later because I'm told to vacuum the place or whatever. And I'm getting paid $7.25 to do that. Okay, I get commission when I get clients working out. So it's like I'm still building my schedule there. But people don't want to really sign up there because the cheapest price they have is $2.95 a month. And then the most expensive price is like $5.95 a month. I'm sorry. It's just like, you know what I mean? That's the car payments people are paying each month. And right now the economy is shit. So I'm like, okay, is this job giving me more stability or instability? I'm wasting gas up here. It feels like, in a way, I don't know. It's giving me a paycheck every week. I do get benefits technically now. I guess I went on the 90-day period. Anyway. So yeah, it's a decision I'm making most likely tomorrow to put my 1 month notice in, and it gives me time. So we'll see. But that I just showed you guys that schedule, like the changes I need to make, right? To allow more flexibility and time. I could probably even watch videos on my passive income route too, right? Like as I'm doing my deliveries, I can listen to videos on YouTube while I'm driving. That's what I always used to do, and it was productive that way. I can't do that at The Perfect Workout, you know? I'm training people, but sometimes I'm just filling in time by trying to get more clients, but it's like messaging people who may not ever message us back and stuff. It's like a waste of time. Vacuuming the floor. They should have a vacuum. They should have a cleaner person. They charge people enough that they should hire for that. So yeah, there's a lot of cons. The pro is just, at least I'm teaching people fitness things and helping them get healthier, right? There is some stability with benefits, but yeah, it's something I'm willing to sacrifice. So you have to see if you have to sacrifice anything on your schedule for what you want, if possible. If it's possible, if it's not going to make you super duper into debt. You know, if you have a car, see if you can do deliveries as free time. If it's good right now, I have to look that up. Is DoorDash good right now? Are people even ordering food, right? Like, we have to factor in the economy right now too. So those are things I'm taking into account as I am going to look forward to my schedule. Definitely so I'll show you guys. Definitely the parts where it says open can be where I fit in time for my passive income stuff, but mind you, I do have a few other things I planned for, right, throughout my week in general, but I have to like look at that and fit it in a way that can make sense. So the schedule might not be as fast as you think to like make. If you need to like see how it goes for a week, you make little adjustments from there. But yeah, I know we sort of skipped a bulletin and we looked at that, but deciding on passive income. So I decided, because I'm feeling like it's time to leave this job soon and put in my 1 month notice. Obviously, what I really want right now, I do want passive income. I want passive income so I don't have to like factor in so much transition time in between everything I'm doing, right? I'm looking at my schedule and I'm like, this is what I want. I want to be able to make money like even while I'm sleeping in some kind of way, right? That's the whole reason I want passive income. I look back at this, right? At like my reason for the semi-passive income, right? Living a comfortable life, not having to worry about price tags, and the whole working to make money just keeps you in that cycle. So obviously I'll still have to work to make money in some kind of way. There's never really truly, I don't know if there's really any kind of only just passive income. I mean, yeah, if you make a song and people like it, like artists, then they make money off royalties and stuff. But for me, I realized, okay, there's some signs I saw from like selling digital content on Etsy. So that's what I'm gonna look into. I'm gonna make some digital content on Etsy. Like I asked ChatGPT. I did my research actually, so I was already ahead of the game a little bit. And asked it. Yeah, well, I researched the audience. So the thing is, okay, I decided my passive income will be selling digital content right now on Etsy. That's what I chose. And that lines up with my 8. My 8 right here. Okay. I know I mentioned to you guys there was like products I was making with friends, but that's like a slower along the line kind of thing. But definitely there should be certain digital content I can make on Etsy, put up as listings. Like making a digital planner, making even like a schedule. Obviously, you want it to look more interesting, right? Like if I made a schedule template, like, oops, sorry, my bad. If I made a schedule template like the one I have that I just showed you guys, and make my own style with it, you know, put it with a certain niche, spiritual wellness raver niche, make it like interesting, right? I can sell that as content on Etsy, and there will be people who will drawn to it, and you could put it a nice price, right? It could be like maybe like a $2 like schedule template or something, right? I don't know, people can probably get some of that stuff for free, but I had to research and see like, okay, would it be something that makes sense? I mean, ChatGPT helped me out. It gave me ideas of things that people are buying on Etsy that are similar, right? So they gave me that idea anyway. It was telling me like what would be popular. I asked ChatGPT what's popular for me to sell on Etsy as someone who's into wellness, race, spirituality. And it gave me like a list of things like journal template pages, schedule template, stuff like that, planner templates, like planner, like I have this planner I haven't used in months actually. But you know, maybe for some people having a digital one is more efficient, right? So yeah, this is like my weekly planner I started using again today. So, you know, that's an idea I'm going to start. I keep sort of putting it off, and I think if I just do that, like creating that shouldn't take more than definitely shouldn't take more than April. I think it can be fast enough to create that and put it on Etsy. What I was showing you guys the past few weeks on... So yeah, I'm just going to make a few things and see how that goes, at least to start out. That's what I decided. Because I'm still trying to do my YouTube, right? And that's still going to be eventually passive income. So I don't want to, like, overwhelm myself with too much. You know, like, with the physical product I'm trying to make with friends, that's going to definitely take a lot of time over the next, like, year. But I'm going to start first with something I could put on Etsy. It's, like, my 8 out of 10. I rated it 8 out of 10 for, like, a product as well. Or wait, digital, does it count as digital content? I think it does, actually. Sorry. Digital content was 9 out of 10. And I counted, basically YouTube/digital content, I rated 9 out of 10. So it's something I really want to do, making digital content that can be sold online. But also YouTube is still counting too. So those are the two things I do want to do. I also have stocks and crypto here. But the thing is, I have to wake up early for that too, right? So I know. I think I just naturally end up doing multiple things at once, guys. I think I'm like, let me do less things. But to be honest, I think I just am stimulated. It's my brain, how it works. I'm stimulated by doing multiple things. But if I can do multiple things that will line up in my schedule, then it won't be too bad, right? Yeah, I have my accountability group, my friends. You guys, that's definitely my goal, is to help me sleep early. I'm gonna definitely start doing that, like Monday through Friday, sleep early. Well, yeah, Monday going, yeah, into Friday. Friday night I don't have to sleep early because it's, weekend. Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. Wait, Sunday I should sleep early for Monday. So yeah, sorry, Sunday through Thursday I sleep early. Friday, Saturday I don't need to sleep early. But so yeah, if anything, accountability partners, right? If you need that, maybe put that on your. I'd say put that on your schedule here for April too, to get an accountability group together. I was able to do that. And you know what? I'll set that as a goal that I did. And I will write that officially in pen, since that is something I did. Ugh. Decided on the passive income. I did do that. Okay, and I say, like, I say you could definitely do, because if you think about it, we have a whole year. So if there's multiple things that you think you're able to do but spaced throughout the year, then you could do that. I think it's possible to do that. It depends on what it is. Like, that's why we didn't really start the whole product idea. Me and my friends, we had a certain product idea. So I'm not telling you guys because it's supposed to be a secret, but we're starting that. I sort of started it already a little bit. That's how I came up with this whole idea to do all this stuff. But we're not actually starting it, though. We're not, like, sitting down and, like, oh, we're making this stuff, like, this week. Like, we're taking our time with, like, okay, maybe by, like, next month or whatever, we'll look at it, right? But that's why I'm, like, focusing my schedule right now on, like, definitely the Etsy. So decide on the passive income. I can mark that. I'm gonna check mark it off. Definitely want to put stuff on Etsy, even if it's just like 10 listings or something, right? So maybe that can be a goal for myself. I'll write down 10 listings at the bottom. 5 to 10 listings, right? Not too bad for April. I'll shoot for 5. If I can think of. ChatGPT gave me 5 different ideas, so I could definitely do that. Like, maybe like different colors of a template too can count. Maybe you make multiple colors. It doesn't have to be like crazy complicated. Let me see. I just like graphic design type things, so. Dwayne said, yeah, it's a plan for sure. And yes, I talked to ChatGPT about that phrase I sent you, and it had never heard of those combinations of words and thought it was a great idea. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. For a second, I was like, wait, what phrase? I'm like, oh, what you told. Okay. The message. Sorry, now. Now this is our little secret, too. People are going to be like, what are they talking about? Okay. Okay. Thanks for that. I think that's going to be on my mind, too. Let's talk more about that, for sure. Let me see. Am I available on Saturday? We'll talk about it. I'll message you. We'll see. Less is more. I understand. I used to be just like you, always going until I sat my podcast down, and still is where I found peace. Yeah, I think the thing is just, I don't think it's bad to be, because I'm just a go-getter type of person. It's just who I am. And I think as long as I'm not overwhelming myself too much, I'll be fine. Because I don't know. It's just like, I just am excited to do the things too, I'm not doing it because I'm like, oh, I think I'm at a point right now where I'm like, I'm not doing it just so like people can be like, oh, you know, she needs to make something of herself. I'm doing it because like I'm excited to get these things done, and I feel like it's possible. Like, you know, like literally on my schedule, if I can wake up and do the crypto and stock market stuff, that has its own time frame. So that's why it's like, you know, that, and you know, I think it's just like I already have money in there now, so I gotta make sure what's happening is making sense too. So I should be paying attention more to that because it's been like I think over a month or two now that I haven't. So yeah. Wait. So I'm gonna write in pencil because I'm just a little afraid I'll somehow fuck something up. But okay. So now in pencil, just underneath, you know, in case somehow I don't get it done. I feel like I'm gonna get it done. At the bottom, I'm gonna write Etsy products, just so I know. Etsy digital products. So I remember and just keep that in my mind. Okay. What was the other thing we said? The YouTube stuff? Oh yeah, that too. Wait, now I gotta think about that. Well, the Etsy digital products, I think all I need to do is make a certain amount of the products and list them. So literally, I think 5 to 10 listings is good enough because people have done that. I would see that on people's pages. It's like technically over the past few months or the past year, I've been doing a little research already. So for that, I'd say right now research is not. I did this like I was writing everything based on like if someone was a brand spanking like just nothing clean slate. I technically don't need to research an audience right now, actually, for what I'm doing here. That's why I wrote it in pencil. See, just erase it right now. But I would research. I mean, actually, you know what? Because I'm making digital products on Etsy. You still need to know a little bit about the audience. I mean, I'm the audience too. You know, because I'm the kind of person that would sell the thing. I would buy the things I'm trying to sell. It's okay. I'll keep audience. It's fine. Audience, and then also I'd research inspirations in May. That's what I put. We'll see. We'll see about that. But yeah, I didn't get my schedule done. I at least decided on the passive income. I gotta change my schedule. And then the research on the audience. I feel like I already sort of did that, but I can do more on that. So I can touch base. We can touch base on that next week if anyone would like to. I was hoping to get someone else's goals situated, but because I know Stevie has a lot. I guess he's not here tonight though. It's okay. So anything is possible, so I'm here rooting for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like I can too, as long as I'm not doing like 7 different things. I did like so many different things last year. I was driving myself crazy. I definitely burned myself out and still continue to exist. So I don't know. Somehow I did it. This year, definitely, I'm doing better for sure than last year. I'm definitely taking my time more. I mean, as you can see from my schedule, I had a lot of open hours, but I think okay. So for April, I'm gonna write down Etsy digital products 5 to 10. I'm gonna write down. Wait, April's almost done. We're like halfway through April. I was gonna say YouTube video, but if anything, I might not work on a YouTube video this month. I think I'll start doing that. Like trying to make a consistent schedule with my YouTube. We'll see about that. I don't know. I feel like I'm still slacking on that. I told you guys for a while now. I was trying to like get videos together. If I could just do short meditations like I did last week, right, and then share that with you guys. I did that literally. It was sort of burning me out a little bit, not gonna lie, because I filmed a video like weeks ago, but I started editing it together on Monday, and then I posted it on Wednesday, right? So it wasn't that hard to do. So I feel like I could do that, but I don't know. I say for now, I'll just do Etsy digital products here. Create that first, right? And then trying the stock market stuff. Stock market and crypto. But I have to go to sleep for that. Start sleeping early. There we go. 2 things. I'll keep my live streams the way they are right now, I guess. I'm going to put little boxes here to make sure. Check them out. Check mark them. Okay. Research audience. But I'm going to create these this month. So I have 2 more weeks, right? Yeah, this is just at least me starting these things. Okay, so I should have researched the audience and the inspiration here too. The stores. The stores I'll be modeling after. Okay, now you can do that all at once. I feel like in one sitting. I feel like that's not gonna be too hard. Okay, there we go. So by next week, I should have an idea. I show you guys my renewed schedule. And also, I would have researched the audience and inspiration for creating my digital products. Probably I would have already started creating a digital product. Maybe. I mean, it's almost time for me to sleep according to my schedule, right? So, honestly, I might just have to do the schedule first thing, honestly, because that is how you're gonna plan your time. So, yep. That's why it's lined up there. I'm forgetting my shit now. This is my ADHD just doing things right now. But I hope that this live so far, it made sense to anyone who watched it. I'm about to wrap this up now soon. He said, I sent you the easiest trading person I learned from. I went through them all, and by far his method was the easiest to learn. Wait, I'm curious. Since you're on the live, we can talk about it a little bit. So, in case, who knows? Maybe someone watching this is also into stocks and stuff. So, did you ever look at Keenan Grace's stuff? I'll still look at your guide too, but the reason why I ask is because I'm already in his Discord group, and I feel like I just need to actually like join his live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tomorrow is Thursday, so it's like if I woke up early enough, I'd be able to go on Keenan Grace's. He's pretty easy too. I just think, I don't know. I think I need to trade certain specific things. I think he tries to be over-encompassing, but a lot of his live streams itself ends up being more productive for the people who have options. Do you know what method he's using? I mean, for trading in general. I think it's mainly day trading and for options. And I think I remember, so this is why I need to pay attention because I think it's been so long now. He would still like tell people like even if you don't have options, it's still good to see like why they're looking at the certain stocks that they're looking at. And he explains like the news and stuff like that he would like be looking into and how to know when like the whales and in the stock out on Wall Street are like bluffing and stuff. He's really good too, though. I just wish I learned options and wanted to. He had like little tests. He had like little Google tests, and you could take the test and see if you were doing good on Google tests, Google Forms, and he would make a test on Google Forms, so you could test yourself and see if you actually knew what you were doing. So he's really good, honestly. And I was gonna watch his fundamentals of trading again. He used to be a school teacher, so that's why he breaks it down easy too. He said, okay, I know exactly where you are. LOL. I'm curious. I'm gonna watch. I can watch your guide too, but I don't want to overwhelm myself too much because if I do have someone that I could watch the fundamentals of training on, and I can do like literal tests, I might want to stick with that first, and then I could watch your guy also and compare like their styles and see. I don't know. Once you learn the charts, it's all the same. Okay. Because it's like, I know general stuff about the charts already. It's just like, I think where my confusion comes in is, like, I know how to look at a chart and see, like, look at its trends and see, okay, it may possibly go up soon or may go down. I'm good at seeing, like, now I'm forgetting the terms. I think that's the thing. I need to refresh myself on terms, right? Because I know, like, where their low points are, their high points are, and where, like, their in-between is. The resistance, the high, yeah. I'm forgetting all the terms. I need to refresh myself on terms. I need to also, like, I need to know, like, what's the best stocks for me to do day trading and / or swing trading with the money that I have allotted to me, basically, which is not a lot, you know? So that's where my issue comes in. And I did a little bit, like, back in, like, November with the voting and everything. Keenan Grace was talking about Lyft was good for, like, the voting polls around the voting. And I made some money off of that, actually, with doing, like, it was swing trading. I did it throughout, I think, the first week. And then I put it, you said support and resistance. Okay. So, yeah, like, I basically set, like, a stop loss, and I made money, like, after it went up, and I made a stop loss. So then whenever it went down a little bit again, before it could go too low, I made money, basically. So I know, like, okay, that was an example of me trying it out real time with my real money. I never really did paper trading, I'll be honest. I sort of just went straight for practicing with my money because I was just like, I don't know. I feel like the paper trading, I would get bored and then just, like, not take it seriously. It's like, I think with ADHD, it's like you have to be actually put in pressure to, like, be motivated. So it's crazy, honestly. Craziness. That's probably why I do a million things, too, to be honest. It's just the lack of dopamine and norepinephrine in your brain. But, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out, like, what stocks make sense for me right now for day trading and swing trading. And I can do fractional shares of, like, bigger companies, too. And Keenan would tell you a lot of good companies, just some of them I'm like, I don't know if they do, I don't think they do fractional shares. I tried, and it's like, okay, well, are there any other smaller ones? And he sort of does, like, bigger companies, which I guess makes sense for the majority of people. So, yeah, I learned a lot by losing a lot. Yeah, that's the only way you learn, right? That's what Keenan would say, too. I definitely want to watch your guy, too, because he's, like, what, 21 or something? And he's already, or 20? Like, what the heck? It's like, and he makes a lot of money. Like, that's wild. I can watch them both. I just want to overwhelm myself. I'm just curious to see what their different styles are. I mean, I already know Keenan, so I can probably look at your guy first and see what he's about. Do you use Webull or Robinhood? I use Moomoo. You probably never heard of it. I use Moomoo, M-O-O. And it's because when I first was trying to pick one, because I watched a few people when I was first trying to figure out stock trading. Keenan Grace, he had, like, you could get some free stocks if you signed up with his promotion code or something like that. And yeah, but I think I wasn't paying attention though, so I don't know if I actually got the free stocks. Like, I forgot to, like, I think go on the app and do certain things. I was supposed to do certain things, and I think I just, like, forgot. I can't remember. I probably still have it. See, this is why I'm like, I need to actually be on there more. I had a Webull too, and I made an account, but I just haven't started using it. And I remember Keenan was saying it's good to have, like, it's good to have a diverse portfolio, right? So he said if you want to do, like, day trading, if you want to do, like, a long-term stock profile, maybe you have it on Moomoo or something, and then you go on Webull and you do your day trading or swing trading there. Then if you're trying to do crypto, obviously you have a whole different thing, like Coinbase or something like that. So it's good to have that diverse portfolio and use the different, I guess, apps with a certain specific set amount of money for each one on those, so you don't use all one pool of money all on different things on the same app, though, because I guess that does sort of cause maybe a little more risk. But that's why I need to plan a little more with my stock stuff, to be honest. I'm like, I like have learned things, but I'm a little all over the place with that too, as that makes sense, right? Dwayne said, yeah, a person want you to see his video on his story. It'll blow your mind, and yes, I'm familiar with Moomoo. Okay. Yeah, Moomoo, basically, Keenan said Moomoo is good for, is mainly good for, like, because they're really up to date on stocks, and the information is really easy to view on there. It's, like, easily accessibly, like, it's just, you're able to comprehend it easier based on how it looks. But Webull is better to trade on, is what he said. But I just use Moomoo because it's like I don't want to have multiple apps on my phone. I already have Coinbase and Moomoo. But I probably should trade more on Webull, honestly. But yeah, I guess Moomoo is actually more ahead of the stock trading charts. Like they're actually on time with, they're more real time with everything. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. See, and this is me, like, my brain is giving up on, like, knowing which app to use. Yeah, let me know if you have any ideas of what stocks you think are the best right now to trade. I actually asked ChatGPT a couple days ago, but I wasn't able to, like, log in on time. It was already past 4 p.m., and I was like, God fucking damn it. And I just forgot about it the next few days. Like, yeah, that's why I just need to wake up at the times. You know, I need to wake up at 8:30, do my meditation. And then, you know what I mean? The stock market's open. I can start looking at certain things, you know? Prepare the night before. Like right now, I would want to like prepare what I'm going to do for the stock market for the morning. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe this is motivating me to start that now. Start at 11:30. You said you trade the Forex. Oh, wait. Oops, my bad. You said, okay, I use Robinhood for shares. And Crypto.com for crypto. Okay, and Anata for trading. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of Anata. Maybe he mentioned that too, but I don't know. There's a lot of things. No, Keenan didn't mention Robinhood. I don't know why. Why don't I don't use Robinhood specifically because it was sort of like some fraud was happening. Someone made an account with my email on there, and I was like, oh, Robinhood is easy for people to like just make fake accounts with other people's info. Like, no thanks. But I trade the Forex. Yeah, I'm not as educated on the Forex trading. I'd rather, yeah, I think right now, here's my goal with that. I want to, like, maybe I should write this down, right? Oh my goodness. I definitely want to do, if I can wake up early enough every morning to do it, like with you. I don't know if Dokes is also doing trading, but in our accountability group that we have. And sorry for anyone who watches this after it's live and you're like, what accountability group? You can like comment and like maybe we can add you in there too. But with our accountability group, I definitely want help sleeping on time so I can wake up early enough to day trade and or swing trade. Because, you know, for swing trading, you pick whatever stock you're going to be trading with, and then you wait. It'll be a few days, or it'll be maybe a few weeks, maybe sometimes even a few months, right? And then when it's at a point when you can sell it and the stock is high, then I can make that money, right? But definitely day trading, I think, if it ends up being a day trade kind of stock, like that would be helpful for me to leave something like the perfect workout and not even have to do deliveries. And that's also why it's at the forefront of my mind to do also immediately, because I'm like, I've been trying to do this for the past year and haven't really been doing it. And I think because I'm not keeping it accountable on it, and I'm just sort of procrastinating it a bit. And I feel like I know enough at this point, but I also just need accountability and a little more help on, I guess, figuring out what stocks could be the best. But I did say ChatGPT, I asked it, so it gave me already ideas. And Keenan tells you too, like, what are some of the ones he's already trading on, so I could look at all of those and just weigh out the options based on whatever amount of money I have and stuff. Anyway, whoever's watching this, I hope this makes sense and I'm not confusing you with all the extra stuff I'm talking about. Yeah. So let's wrap up this live stream by ending with our 9 for the 369 technique. Hopefully this was a little helpful for people watching this tonight. At least seeing like, okay, this is my thought process on like what I'm doing. You know, I'm focusing on, to recap, I'm focusing on 2 main things right now this month. Well, I'm still doing my yoga classes too, you know. That's what I'm saying. Am I really focusing on just two things for my passive income personal growth here, okay? So the 2 additional things. Okay, so my Etsy digital products. I'm gonna finally make my Etsy digital products. I'm at a place I can do that right now. And the stock/crypto, if I just wake up early enough, I can do it. I can do it, okay? So what does that mean? I'm gonna sacrifice watching Celebrity Tea at like 1 or 2 in the morning to decompress my brain, right? I don't need to do that, right? I could just go to sleep, wake up, and make my money and be excited about the idea that I can make money, hopefully, right? You know, not lose money. So I can update you guys on this next week, and we shall see. Maybe I'll take screenshots of my earnings. Dwayne said, I'm with it, and I love the Forex because it doesn't shut down until Friday at 4, and back running Sunday at 5. Oh, really? And then it's 24 hours, so that's why I trade Forex. Oh, yeah, you are night owl too. 24 hours. Wait, I don't know what Forex is. I mean, I heard the term, but yeah, I think the only thing with stock trading for people that I understand why it makes people overwhelmed. To me, it's not as hard. It's just once you learn certain things, like you said, once you learn the charts, then you learn the charts. You just gotta do a little research and pay attention to news on stuff. But I think the hardest part is just remembering all these terms, right? And deciding which one makes the most sense for you. And sometimes it's like trial and error. Like maybe you think day trading is good for you, then you realize like, oh shit, maybe I should just do swing trading instead, only swing trading. Or maybe you're able to do both, or maybe long-term investing is better, right? It's like so much. Maybe you're like, oh, options, I have money for options and I should do that. Like, right, there's just like a lot of options. It's a lot of options, a lot of routes and options to go on. So yeah, and so for more planning ideas, right, you have your thing here, but another quick idea is if you have like a daily planner, right, like I have this planner I'm starting to use again now, right, this is me getting my shit together. I wasn't using it since October. Yeah, last time I used this was literally, it was like October 30th or something. November 2nd. Yeah, that's the last time I used this. Yeah, so now it's April. And if you have a planner, I mean, if you say you're still trying to get your schedule together, maybe that can be on your planner, right? So I like to utilize what I can in the moment. I know it feels like a lot of things. Oh, this thing, and then the schedule, and then the planner. But they all line up in a way where it's like, okay, it can make sense, then you can stay on track. If you have ADHD, I think you need to do this. This is not for, I guess, neurotypical people. They can just remember shit. Like today, like I did everything, technically, that I want to do today. I had my therapy, so I crossed that off. I had my social media marketing with my friend Sadie. I said this in the beginning, right? I did my yoga at 6. I had a work call at 7:30 p.m. for cat yoga I'm going to be doing in 2 weeks. That was fun. I went to my friend's house at 8 p.m. Had some dinner with her. So I ate dinner. And scheduled when to do, I'm going to teach her how to drive, and she's going to pay me for that too, right? So I have little sources of income here and there that's happening. Yeah, I know I'm doing a lot. I'm working, there's a lot of processes to me getting to stability, and I'm at least planning it out, right? This is still stable. And then I have my live stream at 10. I had 6 goals today, and I got them all done. Woohoo! Awesome. And I wasn't too late to this. I wasn't too late to my friend, so I mainly stayed on time for most of today. So that was good. But now it's like, okay, I think what's good to do is the night before the next day is to plan your day, right? So I have on my calendar, because I'm going to change the schedule soon, but maybe obviously don't do it tonight, right? I think that's my problem. After a live stream, maybe I would be doing some kind of work shit. And then I would be, I would watch Celebrity Tea at like 1 or 2 a.m. And then maybe I'd do more work stuff. I don't know. It would be a lot. So yeah, what I would do here at 11, so it's a sleepy time is 12. Obviously, I have 30 more minutes till sleepy time. I would honestly push it to 1 latest, but I put it here just so I remember that I'm doing it. So for my night routine counts as this too, I guess, basically. So it is 11 something. This can count as part of the night routine. I'm going to make my schedule for tomorrow. Yeah. Wait, was that the right day? Oops. Oop, my bad. That was the wrong day. It's okay. No, they have the same thing. It's fine. Okay. So, yeah. It's past 11 now. I'm going to start making my routine, right? My schedule for tomorrow. In general. It's not like I'm going to write down everything that's on my schedule on here. But it's like the main things that aren't on there that I need to remember. Like for right here. The open space. Like tomorrow's Thursday, right? I have the perfect workout. So it's like, oh, I don't have a lot of open time, right? But I'm seeing like, okay, well, what can I do for the open time, right? The open time here. I can like fit something in for that. So I would have to plan out what I can do for that. Maybe it is editing the schedule that I'm trying to make for myself, right? It could be that. Oh wait, I have to go to my parents' house tomorrow. See, guys, I have too many things. I don't have to, but my dad is like disabled, so I'm trying to like make sure he's. See, I had too many responsibilities because he fell down 4 times. So I have to like, I don't have to, but I'm trying to help him live longer and not be in pain. So, I'm just gonna at least maybe call him and double check and make sure that he did his little workout, he has like a little foot bike thing, right? So anyway, so that's what I would do in the open time sort of too also, but you know, I guess I have to figure that out. Do I want to do my schedule there, or do I want to go to my dad's house and help him? I would like to do both, but I can only pick one thing at a time. Maybe I can see if I can fit it into the schedule any other day of the week, right? That's part of the goal. So I have to see how I can fit that in. And yeah, whatever is not here on this schedule, and if I'm trying to revise the schedule, that can be part of what I'm writing down in my planner to remember. And carry this around with you everywhere, basically. Right, so that's an idea. That's how my brain works, guys. A lot. Okay. Yes, check my messages. I know, Stevie said that too. But guys, as you can see, like I literally... just so many things. And then it's like by the time, I'll just admit that for me, checking messages, I don't know if I said it before, but it does get overwhelming for me because it's like spending all my energy. With having ADHD, you have limited energy stores, right? Energy stores of motivation and drive, right? And so like it's like by the end of the night when I've done all these other things, my energy has sort of been depleted. Even the live stream, right, is taking energy out of me. Afterwards, it's sort of like, I just want to relax and not think about anything and not have to interact with anyone. And that's sort of like what happens. It's sort of like my brain is paralyzed to not want to like do stuff. Part of me doesn't even really want to make this planner situation, to be honest. But I'm trying to get myself organized so I'm not feeling miserable about like my life schedule the next day. So, yeah. I will get to the messages probably after this, then I'll give myself like a 10-minute timer, and if whatever I can do in 10 minutes messaging people I will do, and that is it, because it's hard. It's genuinely hard for me, guys, to look at messages. Like the people I can answer usually would be my best friend, especially because she does social media marketing with me, and it's like work too. And then it's my boo thing. I don't message him all the time, though. That's the thing too, we don't actually message all the time. It ends up being like work messages, my best friend, the boo thing, if we do message. A lot of it's work too. So that's the thing. It's like a lot of planning, work stuff. And then it's like by the time I get to the friends I want to talk to, I'm like already tired. That's the hard part for me. So that's why it's like I wish I had like a shadow clone or something to help me out. Like it's just like I have so many messages from friends and I'm like I get to them so slow, but I'm trying, guys. It's not you guys, it really is me. It's my brain just needing time to like, I don't know, just not. Because then it's like once I message a message, I realize like, oh, my brain thinks, oh, then they're going to message back. Then I have to answer again. And then it's like, oh, I don't know how long it's going to go. And then it's just like, then that gets overwhelming. That's where my brain goes, basically. It's like, it's a whole conversation. And it's like, where does it end? I guess, I don't know. I just get overwhelmed, you know? It's like a black hole of like conversations, endless conversations from multiple people. And I like, this is the thing, I want to have time for conversations. That's why the passive income thing is important for me to definitely get done. So I can have time to interact too. And that's what I want to do also. And not feel overwhelmed by it. Okay. Let's wait. Ooh, wait. Ooh. You said, oh, I got an alarm telling me to go to bed as well, but the world is so quiet. It's great. Yeah, I know. I think that's the thing. Yeah, my brain is just like, no one else is awake. Well, sometimes my neighbors are arguing. There's domestic violence over there, so that's not the best either. But aside from that, if there's like, you know, everyone else is asleep, it does feel peaceful knowing that. The energy's so light, yeah. Stevie, hey, Kenny, I was live when you started going live. Whoopsie. It's okay. Oh, you went live? Oh, damn. Where'd you go live? Was it on TikTok or something? I can't stay talking for long. I just talked for a while, and I definitely gotta get out of here. I gotta go soon. It's like there's a part of me that wants to stay, right? Because I just, that's what I'm saying. Like I want to sit here and talk with friends until we're all super tired and just want to go to sleep. But it's just like the fact that like, you know what I mean? Like I have to work to make money. So that's what if I could make this passive income situation happen, then I can work. Then I can have more time to talk to people. Dwayne said, you don't have to explain anything. I get it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know. I'm just explaining so you guys actually know what is going through my head and you're not thinking, oh, she's not answering my messages on purpose. Like, we're just on a live stream. It's literally because my energy is getting depleted even by doing this, to be honest. I still love doing these things. It's just like, yeah, my brain is limited energy. I didn't ask to be born with this. I don't know. You said you've been live on TikTok. Nice. Tell me how that went, because I would like to know. I have to get back to your messages, Stevie, too. You and Dwayne. I know I have my video chat with Stevie, so Dwayne, I definitely need to get to yours. I'm going to do that. Let's see, Saturday, I think. I'll message you. I'll think if I can do Saturday or not. If I can't do Saturday, so I might be making music with Eden again. We're trying to get that song done. Oh my god, guys! I'm like, let me do less. And there's still always things, but it's like it's what I want to do though. That's the thing. It's like, help. It just, no, I think I might space that out with her. I might have to tell her we can continue next week. But she's like, oh, maybe we can get 2 more songs done. And I'm like, yeah. I said that on Sunday when we were at karaoke. But I'm like, wait, no. I don't think we can get 2 more songs done right now. I think we got to space it out, like, and just take our time. But no, she wants to make more music so she can start making money making music because she has no job right now, too. And I want to try to help a sister out also. And she is a good producer, and I think that she needs to get her stuff out there. But anyway, one thing at a time. We'll finish the song for next month, I think, at least. Stevie said it's understandable. I need to get more accountability with this goal planning because I haven't done anything else. Oh, no. Yeah, oh, man, I'm sorry. Watch the live back. I started talking and chit-chatting, like, probably, like, 10 minutes ago. So I think the live was like an hour and 10 minutes or hour and 15 minutes. Started with meditation and we did 369. Oh yeah, I'm going to end with that too. In a second. Good night to you too, Stevie. TikTok Live been good. Wasn't a lot of people, but it's okay. I'm still figuring out good popular things for TikTok Live. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can figure that out. Yeah, we'll figure it out together. I'm excited to see how your thing grows. I think you added me on there. I had to go on there and add you back. I just don't have the app literally at all because my phone doesn't have space. Oh, it's too many things. Spring cleaning needs to be on my goals too, to be honest. Okay. My brain is just going to all the things that I need to do or want to do. There's all the things I want to do. But yeah. I'm going to end with 369. Wait, so Stevie, I don't know if he left already. He probably left already, didn't he? I want to end with 369 to make sure I get it done because accountability too. And this is part of the goals also. So I'm going to end with that. Where's my thing? Oh, here we go. And then I will pop off here. And I think that's all this week that we were doing. Oh, there you are. You have a lot of things to do too. It's okay. I'm trying to change. Oh, it's like trying to. Dwayne said. Dwayne earlier said that he's been wanting to say. He's been wanting to not say the word trying because it's like, oh yeah, we're not trying to do the thing. We already are doing the thing, like, or trying to think. Right? You're saying, Dwayne, you're saying trying to think. You don't want to say I'm trying to think because you're already gonna think naturally, right? Or is it trying? You don't want to think. Oh wait, oh my god, you don't want to say think. Wait, you don't want to say trying for like everything, or was it just for thinking? I'm confused now. But yeah, Stevie, your 369. If you didn't do it yet, like if you didn't do your 9, do it now. We can do it together right now. Write it down now and get it done. For me, it's 18, I guess, because I'm doing 2 different things. Which I'm like, does that negate the 369? Is that like overdoing it and not good or something? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna do it. So you'll do it now? Yes. Okay. Yes. See, this is the accountability here. This is why I'm doing these live streams, because we just need this. Honestly, I think these are going to be my live streams every week. Like, it'll be like goal planning. And I don't know. I want to do yoga live streams on Wednesday too. Instead of, I guess I want to start with the goal planning and maybe continue it for a little bit, like as check-ins, to see at least progress on one of the things for our goals, or just having it be really close to like being accomplished, and then I'll change it to like yoga live streams, I think, and it might be like in a month or 2 or 3 or something. We'll see. So feel what you would need to feel for writing what you're writing down. If it existed here and now. Now, if you finish before me, then sit there and breathe in all. I'm almost done. I have 6 more to write down. But if you finish before me, really just breathe in what you wrote down. Envision you in that desired reality having it. And I'll meet you there and guide us out of it. Whew, I wrote too much for this one. I have to be that person to write like... It's gonna be stop. Okay. All right, so we're gonna write. I'm gonna meet you there in meditation if you haven't already, real quick. You're gonna bring your palms together, rub them in circular motion, build up this fire, this heat. And a little faster, and then separate your palms and place your palms over your heart. And sit for another moment and the desired outcome or goals accomplished for a 369 goal, or goals if you had 2 like I did. Know that it's already yours. Let's take one final big deep breath all the way in. Fill up through the belly and chest and hold. Squeeze. Activate your pineal gland. Send this energy up to your brain. Bring your eyes between eyebrows and then exhale out. Let the universe hold your goals dearly, letting it be known and seen and acknowledged and heard. And you can open your eyes when you're ready. And all right, so those who did the 369 with us, we did our 369 for today. Woohoo, accomplishment. Yeah, I love it. Tomorrow's the 17th, so I'll start writing that date down. I'm going to be ready for it. And yeah, let's see. Dwayne said, yeah, we're going to meet again on Monday for 10 p.m. Stevie, since you missed... Wait, you said you're writing too also. Oh, gosh. See, that's the ADHD people are too much. No, we're not too much. Let me not say that. In the most beautiful way, I say that. Because you know what? You know what I mean? We're versatile. We just are stimulated by a lot. And it's fine. I think that's fine. As long as we don't burn ourselves out. Which I'm like, I already started it. Like, you know, I already did 4 days doing this. So I'm like, I got to continue now. Like, I can't. This is the ADHD mindset too. It's like, Now it's now or never. I already started, so I can't stop now. I'm just kidding, no, but you could stop. If you get overwhelmed, you can stop doing both and then continue with one if you're really feeling that. But I'm just feeling like I want to continue a little further with the long game. I feel like it's possible. So 1, I did 2. Yep, I did already 4 days doing that. So I wanna keep going. I think I can do this. Because I missed yesterday. Everything, yeah, you had said, I'm trying to think and remind me. I'm working on eliminating saying that because thinking is done naturally. So why am I trying to think? Trying to think that you're trying. I'm trying to think. Oh, that specifically. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do need to stop saying that. I mean, I don't need to, and I don't need to do anything, but it would benefit me to not, I think, say that. I don't know. Anyway. I mean, I'm like speaking out loud of the process of actually thinking. Okay. Whatever you believe works for manifestation is what's only going to work. I created my own ways to manifest what I want in multiple ways. Yeah, and I was saying earlier, we don't even have to do this technique, like specifically to manifest. You could just manifest as you're constantly thinking about something and you're taking actions toward it. But, you know, some people need this extra motivation, and it can help us too, and we'll see. We'll see what happens after 21 days is up. Peace out, guys. I'll message you back. I'll give myself a 10-minute timer and accountability. I'll put what I want to be accountable for to wake up early in the chat because I need to sleep within the next hour. That's what I'm trying to make myself do. So we'll see how that goes. All right. One love. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye. And Stevie, for the goal planning, you can go watch the video back because I had stuff for the goal planning. For like the April thing. I said it was over explaining a bit, but you can watch it back. Okay. See what makes sense. Okay. We're checking again next week with it. Bye, guys.